Hello guys, today it's cold and a bit cloudy, but it's a beautiful morning anyway. We are going to have a hike on a steep trail and a good fire in the middle. Sometimes along the trail you will find pieces that will help you to start a fire, like this one. This is the bark of one of these trees around here, and it's perfect to start your fire. You just put it this way, and this is the perfect material to make a bird nest and start your fire. It will catch the spark in a moment. This is the view from the top, and as you can see, we are under a roof of clouds. Hopefully they don't follow on me. Also, this type of wood is really perfect to make a charwood. You see, this wood is soft at the touch. If you put it inside a small box and put it inside the fire, you can make a soft wood perfect to start your fire. And you can use this like this. This is perfect, the perfect material. I have just seen a couple of deer running down there as soon as they catch my presence, and of course my quiet dog. I usually prefer to find a spot with a good view on the top of the mountain, because I like to eat with a good view. But in this case I will camp here in this wood, because it's full of dead wood, as you can see, and plenty of wood to make a fire. And also this place here, it's perfect for my purpose. So let's start. One of the good things about paracord, as many of you already knows, is that they are made of many cord inside. And if you don't have to take much weight, you can use each of them eventually to fix your tarp if there is not much wind, or to other small tasks. So in case of emergency, this will give you, instead of one single piece of cord like this, will give you instead six or seven pieces of small cords for small jobs. In this case I will use just one piece to take the weight of my bag. One piece of this and this. It's really heavy, my bag, but as you can see, no problem. A single cord. Now this is the piece of equipment that I told you before. This is a hobo stove that I made, and inside we have the kit to cook. Let's see. Inside this we have rice to cook and a glass full of tea. This is stainless, and inside you find the measure for also here for the water. First we make a batoon for our knife. Also we'll provide some wood for my fire. And this is wood for my fire. I will use also that piece of bark that I found along the trail to start the fire. And also some pieces like this will be good. Just we make some feathers. Nothing fancy, just some good material to start our fire. This is really a small burners, but I think we can use it anyway. Should be better to grab something else, some other material. with a pot like this that is height instead of large is more difficult to cook the rice or eventually anything else, but it's also much more easy to carry around in the backpack. The big advantage of the hobo stove is that you really need a small quantity of wood to cook. You can take also much heat coming from this small fire. This is what you need to warm yourself in a winter day. Tastes really good. Then you grab just a few sticks around and put them inside. Give your body heat. Would be better if I have a rock or something around in my back, but it's okay anyway. Sometimes I like to sign the tracks, the trail, my path with a feather stick. I put it in a place where it's clearly can be seen from a distance. You see, the trail is there. I know that is right under the sign of the trail, but I have put it there just to show you. Usually I put it where I can find a good sign, and that helps me to find a way back home. In the meantime, these days I'm testing the Elmax steel. I've made, as I said, a knife in Elmax, an Enzo knife, 115 centimeters, and I want to see how good is the edge retention. They said that it really keeps the edge very well, but I'm not sure about that, because on the first exit, batooning a good log full of knots, I've encountered some chips, 2 chips on the blade. Anyway, as I said, I have had this small problem to the edge that I have corrected with the water stones, and now that the edge is perfect again, I will try it. If it's been just a problem of a particularly hard wood, or it's the steel that is not made for me and for my style of knife, because using the Isula or the Bushcraft knife from Spyderco made in one. I've never had this type of problems. I know that many of you don't like to batoon the knives, and if you like to take with you the axe every time, I perfectly agree with you. But for me, sometimes I like to use the knife for that. Also because otherwise I will take with me just a small knife, because if you don't use it to batoon, you don't need a big knife and a large blade, a long blade. So for me it's important that can stand the batooning with no problem. Beautiful path. This, you see, we have this chain to grab, because the path is really narrow. For me it's not essential, this type of chain, but for someone could be of some use.